Good morning, everyone. I am Corinne Braxton, and I am coming from Bozeman, Montana, and it's a pretty cloudy day today. We got a lot of that rain from out the last few days in the tropical storm out in the Pacific, so we had lots of rain. It's August 22nd, 2023, and let's see if we can, there's Kathy. Good to see you, Kathy. Let me see if I can find myself on my iPad now. And let's see what's here. Just a second. There I am. Okay, good. That was working well. So anyway, we'll give it just a second for people to find us. Oh, Kathy, good to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good now. Anyway, we have a lot to do today. Don't forget, hey Janet, good to see you this morning too. I hope you get your package from me. I sent it on, I think, Friday or Saturday. Don't forget, this is the very last week to redeem your coupons that you earned during July. So it's like free money. So don't let that stay on the table. You need to make sure you use it, get that discount. If you have several coupons, then you get probably $10, $15, $20, $30 off of your whole order. Hey, Munch, good to see you there in northern Wisconsin. So redeem I know this is all backwards, but when I go down, it won't be. So redeem those this week. And today we're going to be working out of the new catalog, the mini catalog. This starts on September 6th, a few days after Labor Day. I can't show you the inside, but that's the outside. It's a beautiful catalog. It's really long too. It's a big one. It's 83 pages long. And of course, we are working out of the annual catalog today also. So if you're a demonstrator, you can order from both of those. Hey, Carla, good to see you. Oh, you got your package yesterday. Thanks for letting me know, Janet. So we can order anything you want out of this if you're a customer. If you're a demonstrator, you get to pre-order from the mini catalog and of course, you can order anything from the annual. So those are the things. But what I don't want you to forget about is redeeming those coupons, because otherwise they just go to waste. You can't do anything about it. Next month. Okay, we have a few of you on. Don't forget to share, thumbs up. That always helps all of us, helps me build my numbers, and it shows Facebook that you're enjoying my videos. So thumbs up, hearts. I appreciate your orders, and I always appreciate some of you sharing. So share to your friends or share to a group. That's great too. So I appreciate that. So I am Corinne Braxton, and we're going to flip the camera down right now. A few others are going to be going on. So don't forget to, hey Julie, don't forget to comment, talk to each other. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate that. You're so sweet about doing that. Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, I think that's it for the little introduction. I forgot. Kits are 30% off if you order any kits from the catalog. Good morning, Lisa. Thanks for the hearts. If you order any kit, any of the kit collection, those are in the brown box with the brown dots. Those are all 30% off. Like there's a tag set that's normally $13. It's only $11 right now. And the other ones that are $22 are like $18 or whatever. Good morning, Martina. Good to see you all. Let's see one's here. Okay, we have a lot to do today. I have two fun folds that are really neat. They're easy and they're just neat. I've done this once before on a video about 9 months ago, so you can probably go back. It's an easy, fancy accordion fold. So here we go. Close your eyes. Hey, Cindy, good to see you this morning. I'm going to flip the camera. Close your eyes if you get dizzy. Oops, daisy, there we go. Here is my host code for August, just the last week of August. And I just have these cards out here to just to focus. Hey, anyway, I wanted to let you know, next Thursday, a week from this week, the 31st, I have a lemons and lemonade class. So it's really a neat one. I think I still have 2 or 3 openings in that, plus kits to go. And so that's a really fun set. We're going to be using 2 stamps. We're going to be using the So Refreshing, and then the one that has the cool lemon embossing folder that's in the annual catalog. Well, they're both in the annual catalog. But anyway, it's a great one. And then we have, these are some other cards that I just made in the last few days. This was a fun little technique that Karen Titus had on her videos last week. And thank you, Stacy, for sharing. You're down in Florida. Thank you. Oh, you can't wait for that class, Lisa. Yeah, it's a fun one. Anyway, I just whipped up these cards. These are the stack and shuffle cards, only it's with a little different angle. I've done it with the rectangles and squares, but I hadn't done it with this shape. But anyway, good morning, Ann Louise from Wisconsin. Anyway, these are really fun, and I love this Let's Go Fishing paper. It's just so perfect, and these fish are just fussy cut. Okay, we're going to start with a brand new sneak peek. Hey, Mary Ellen, back in Montana. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I'll put those aside, and I want to show you this neat paper. This is called Merry and Bold Designers Bright or something. I don't know. Now I forgot. These are the papers. I cut them down to 6 by 6 so you could see. I didn't have to, fiddle with the whole 12 by 12 pack. They come in 12 by 12. So there are all these, and I've made several cards because I used this in a swap that I was doing for my business group. And these are that's the one side. And then this is the other side. It is really a cool paper. Thank you very much, Kathy, for watching. Okay, that's the paper we're going to use today. And I just want to show you that. There's also some foil paper that's with this paper. We're not really using it today, but I will show an example. This is the Granny Apple Green, and it's very, very bright. And this is Melon Mambo, but it is super. And hey, Levon, good to see you. I just love embossing on foils like this. Okay, let's start with our card. I'm going to bring my little basket of goodies in here. And this is the card we're going to be making. This is a fancy accordion fold. You can see like that. It's really quite easy. Let me see what's here. I know there's a little bit of a shadow from the arm of my Archon, but I can't quite, there we go. Okay, there's the card. It folds up and it fits in an envelope really easily. I just think they're very, very fun. And it folds up just like this and fits into a regular A2 envelope. Probably need extra postage, but not hard at all. So the first thing I'm going to show you, here's another one. This one I received in a swap. This one only uses it's a taller card. This one's shorter. This is like 4 1/4. So this is from the 4 1/4 by 11. This one is 8 1/2 by 11, but they're totally different. And that's with that zany zoo. But I thought that was such a cute card. I really like it a lot. So I'm going to put that right there. We're going to work on this card, and I'm going to show you a couple other cards that I did first with that stack and shuffle. These are I want to show you these Christmas trees because we're going to be using today the Merriest trees, and this is a neat set. I don't know. I really was going to start with the bears, but I don't know. I just started playing with this paper and this designer paper and fell in love with it. So I thought it paired really nicely. This is a bundle. It's not a suite or anything. It's a photopolymer, has lots of great dies. You can make lots of different size Christmas trees. I'm going to show you that after a while. Let me see what's here. Oh, it has a really nice tag. Do you see that tag right there? That's the, those are the Christmas lights, that one. Stampin' Up! Has done a great job of making their, like, these are all, you don't even have to do it more than once. That all those string of lights will fit on the trees more than you need. But here's that tag, and it has a little fastener at the top to protect it. But I've put it on the fold, and now it's just like that. Isn't that neat? It's a great set. Okay, we are going to start. So we're going to start by, anyway, what I wanted to show you on these was this one I cut out of foil. This one I cut out of Granny Apple Green and stamped the "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" on it. Fits just like that. And this one I first stamped, and then I second stamped with it with spruce. But it's really neat. And all of these little stars are from this little pre-order of mine. It's called Adhesive Back Star Trinkets, and they look like this. They're really nice. They're all the same size. Let's see what's here, but they're really nice. They're very, very nice. I think it's a good combination. So with this set, you can make different size trees. Let me show you this. You can make big ones like this one. Is shaded spruce, just plain. This one I overstamped it to give it a little definition with some darker color. This one I cut off part of the top and popped it up like that. You can make small trees or medium trees, all kinds of things with this fun set. This is what the base looks like. It has all this embossing on it. It's really neat. I think this is a fabulous set, and I will be using I think I'm going to be using this for my Christmas class. I'm not positive yet. Okay, and here I've covered a couple envelopes already just to give you a little peek of what that would look like, so we don't have any naked envelopes, but that's just all designer paper. And we're going to be using the iridescent adhesive back disc. Oh my goodness. I'm going to order a lot of these for class because they're so flat you can barely feel them. They're just, and I've already used all the green and a lot of the red, but we're going to use those to decorate our tree today. So let's get out our pieces, and then I'm going to show you how to do the scoring. So we have a poppy parade, and I wore a poppy shirt. It's pretty close. I normally sort of save this shirt for Christmas, and I probably won't wear it the rest of the day either because it's so Christmassy looking. But this poppy parade has a little bit more orange in it than the real red. It's a great color for Christmas, and that's the color that's in the catalog with this paper. So we're going to start by 4 1/4 by 11. If you want to take a screenshot, you're going to score it at 2 3/4, 4 1/4, 7 1/4, and 8 1/2, and that's what you get. So let me show you how you do that. I've got the Simply Scored board right here. I already have it marked. This is the way it's so easy to use this. I just cut 2 sheets down the middle at 4 1/4. Hey Nora, good to see you this morning. Where are you watching from? So now we're going to do I can't get the scoring tool out. I prefer the thicker side rather than the thin, but you can do whatever you'd like. And there's the 2 3/4, 4 1/4, 7 1/4, and 8 1/2 right there. And that's all we need to do. And we just fold it back and forth like you would an accordion, like that. Move that Simply Scored board. That's one of the best investments you can ever make. And then you bone fold this very, very, very well. Back and forth like that. And then we start with this piece. And we're going to be attaching sections to this card. So you need 2, and I have all these directions typed up already, and when I'm finished with the video, then I'll add them to this Crafting Creations by Corbin site I'll also upload this to YouTube, and then I'll have the directions. They'll be under more. Always under more, you can expand the directions. So you need 2 of these 4x4 whites, and then we need some designer paper, and you need 2 designer papers that are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I cut a couple. I really like, I'm going to definitely use this one right here because I think I don't want to put any decorations on the second one. So I can either start like this with the stripe, or we can do the lights like this. What do you think? So we're going to put the white on first. You tell me, do you want lights or stripes? I've got both, and they'll both work just fine. Okay, so let's do that. You type in the chat that you want lights or stripes. I'm going to put the white, oops, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to put the white on here like this, and I'm actually going to, you don't want to put it on the white, the whole thing, because some of it's going to stick off the edge. But that's going to be my first layer of mats like that. And now my next one is going to go right on here. Again, I'm going to not go quite with my adhesive to the edge because I want to have a nice little border around there. Do you see that nice border right there, how that all folds up? And then this is going to go, now you tell me, do you want stripes or lights? Stripes or lights? I need to get my silicone mat out. I think it's underneath my box here. Make sure you do this with the correct fa-la-la up, facing up. Okay, let's see what you said. Lights, lights, lights. Let's look at what you have here going on. Lights, lights, stripes. 3 stripes, 4 stripes. Oh, I think we've got just a few more lights than we do stripes. But either way, it'll be fine. It'll give you a little variation. So we're going to put, now this is the other side. We're going to use that on the third panel. Let me see, where is my I had my little silicone mat handy here. I have 3 of them. Oh, here, they're underneath they're right here, so in my plain view. Okay, so we're going to put our adhesive on this, like that. And we're going to put the lights on. This card is really fast. Now, our second card is going to be the same, but it's going to be a little slower because we have a lot of coloring in that card, but it's really cute. So, okay, there we have that. So that's the basis. There's nothing hard about that. And then we have a white mat that goes on the back section right here. It's 2 1/4. And then we're going to put on a designer paper. So we're not going to use the lights because we already have that. I think that one's really nice on this card. Or we could do stripes, either way. And I'm going to do the white first. I think my adhesive is running low. Okay, I'm going to just bring it in like this so we have a nice little border. Okay. And now we can either put this one on. We're going to put a tag over it, a white tag. This is what I used that one. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We're going to do that stamping in just a few minutes, so we could do that one. We're not going to use the lights for sure. We could use the stripes or the stars would work too. Let's see how we like this one. We could try it's a little busy. I think I'm still going to use this one. I really like that. It's poppy and looks like melon mambo, I think is what it is. So we'll use that. Then I can use these on another card. So we will definitely do this card in a Christmas class sometime. And let me see, let me get the rest of the pieces out here. Let's see what we have going on. And we have these little shapes like this. I'm going to set this aside. You can sort of see this. And we're going to do our stamping next. See here, we've got these little die cut tags. Lots of times we do this. We slant the edges like that. Okay, we want, so we want to stamp several things. We're going to do a tree. I guess I don't have any scratch paper. I'm just going to use this little piece. I think it might be heavy cardstock, though. I don't know why I don't have any. Oh, this, nope, that'll be okay. This will be fine. Okay, we're going to bring in our little mat, or piercing mat, a foam mat, anything, a mouse pad, any of those things work just fine. And we are going to, the first thing we're going to stamp is, we're going to stamp it first so that I don't forget. That's what I'm thinking. That's because I can forget really easily. I'm going to put a star on the tree, and I'm going to, this is crushed curry. This is the only time I'm going to use crushed curry. I'm just going to put it right at the top, like that. And that's all the crushed curry we need. Let's set this aside. And we're going to stamp on this piece. This is going to be our wishing you a merry. I don't know. I might want to do that on a little smaller one, I think. Let's see. We're going to do it. We'll do it on both sizes just to, so you get a chance to see that. We're going to use the Shaded Spruce. Shaded Spruce is really a great Christmas color, I think. So we're going to do it on this one first. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Works on that size. Let's see if it'll work on this one. I believe it will. Yes, it does. That's neat. That's really neat that it works on that. Okay, we're going to set those aside. We can make that decision in a minute. We're going to bring in our little piece, this piece. And we're going to say love and joy. And then let me see what's this is. So these, this little piece is from, it's called Something Fancy, the dies that are like this with the tags, and it has that one piece. It has a hexagon in there. These little rounded rectangles are from this set. I love this, Nested Essentials. This is a must-have, I think. We're going to be using this on the next card, too. It's a great set. It's a standalone, so it's in the annual catalog, and you never see it with the bundle. You just see 9 Genie, and you just see it in the back of the catalog. So we're going to take that and put it right there. Okay, now we're going to do our Christmas tree. And we're going to use the Granny Apple Green. Let me get these other things out of the way. And you're going, oh my gosh, that stamp is enormous. Yes, it is. And you're thinking it's not going to fit on the card. I'm going to better close that up before I get ink all over myself. Okay, anytime I have a large stamp, I always ink it upside down. So we're going to do that. It's not even large enough for that. You know what? I think I'll just put it on this. This is going to be my card base, but it's just handy, so I'll use it. Okay, I'm going to give it a good press because it is such a big stamp. There we go. And now we're going to stamp over it one more time. This time we're going to put Old Olive in there, and we're going to use the detail stamp. It looks like this. It's another big one. So I'm going to ink it up upside down. I've got a lot of, I better wipe that off. You never know if that gets on the, probably be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to just overlay this. Just sort of match up the peak and the bottom. And there we have it. It's a little darker than the other one, I guess. Maybe I had a different, I have two of each color of ink pads, and sometimes they're juicier than others. Okay, now we would die cut this. So I would get my dies out. Let's see, what's Mary Lawrence. Good to see you, Mary. So we could do, let's take this tag away. So this would cut out the big tree like this. Or if we want, we could cut out a medium tree. This would be 4 tiers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the 3-tiered one, like this. That's the size we're going to use. And there's one that's even smaller. That's this one. Like, you could do like 3 trees in a row, all different heights, but they're great. And you can pop things up. And so we're going to run this through the embossing folder. And I'm going to put this all back in here so I don't lose it and things don't fall on the floor. I have these on magnet sheets that I buy from Stamp and Storage. So this is just a great bundle, but we're gonna put this through the machine, and out comes that. Isn't that slick? And it's just a great Christmas tree. So we're gonna put this one on the front. I want to show you something, a little technique that I do. Okay, let's get this. Take my bone folder from Hot Kansas. Oh, yes, please do go back and watch the replay. You can always go back from the front. Okay, what I'm going to do is take my bone folder. I'm going to sort of curve this tree like this. And, oh my goodness, I just thought, I love to use my bone folder to curve things like snowflakes or whatever. So it's really curved, and I won't, and you know, of course, when it goes through the mail, it gets smashed a little bit. I'm going to put my dimensionals on. I'm going to just put a couple here like this right down the middle. I'm going to actually put them right down the middle. And then I'm going to put another one on top of it like that. So it's going to be 2 layers high. And then I'm going to do just 1 layer on the sides like this. Okay, so the center is very, very tall. That's going to help keep that curve. Now I'm going to take that one just came, the whole thing came off. There we go. That one came off too. I probably should have taken the little tags off before I stuck the second one on top. There it is right now. I'll get it off with my fingernails. So this one is really stuck on there now. Okay, and get the last 2 that are just 1 layer. So we have, so the tree is rounded just like that. And then we're going to put it on here is our piece that we used with the star. I'm going to just stick it on like that. And do you see how it has a nice curve to it? The middle part is just a little bit more dimensionalized. So we'll put this on the front, on top of the lights. This is just, this paper, it's in a suite. It's going to go like that. I'm going to, excuse me, I need a drink of water here. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, now we're going to put our, we wish you a Merry Christmas in the shape of a tree. It could go right there. We can use that big one, but we can also use the small one. I think we'll use the small one just to give it a little different look than the other one. They're both very similar, of course. We're going to put it right there. This is a perfect card. If you don't like to write a lot, all you have to do is sign your name right there. Okay, and and I'll use this other piece for another card. The Love and Joy. We're almost finished with this first card. It's going to go right down here. Could go across like that, but I think we'll just do that. Put it right underneath the tree branches like this, so it just covers a little bit like that. And now all we have to do is decorate the tree with these discs. At first I thought, oh, I don't know. I was really hesitant to order these, and I did not get them in the beginning, but oh, they're really fantastic, and they have a lot of colors. So this is, we're going to put one here. the putty end of my, so the putty end, you just take that off and then you twist it and just a tiny bit comes out. And then every so often you have to do that. I'm gonna put one there, one there, one down here. Oops, my putty end. Now it has putty on it. There we go. And we're gonna put one right there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And that's that. Okay, I want to show you. There's also another star. This one is beautiful, actually. Both are die cut. There are 2 layers to this one. I just glued them together, and that would be really pretty on here. That would actually be nicer than the one on, but I wanted to keep it easy, and it's a little bit big for that smaller tree, but I thought that was such a beautiful star. Okay, and there is our card all finished, and this is what the other one looks like, just slightly different. So now, do you like the stripes or the tree lights? Which one is your favorite of those as they're being finished? I will post all these directions later, and then I'll also have the pictures on tomorrow and the directions again too. So, and then they just go into their envelopes, their corresponding envelopes. I would put this one with this one, and this one. This is Lemon Lime Twist and Poppy Parade. But aren't those neat? So that's the first card. I'm going to set that aside. And we're going to do another card now. So I think Merriest trees should be on your list. I think it's an excellent set. I've had more fun with it than I even ever thought I would. Okay, just going to set that there. And the next card, well, let me just tell you, first of all, this is the one I did about 9 months ago, just like this. And I love this. I love this fun fold. It's such an easy one, but that was my inspiration. And then for this one, here is the card that well, let me show you what I did. A couple things first. I did little boxes like this for my to show my team. This little box, so cute. These are the little scalloped boxes that have gift tags. Gifts, you know, you can put a gift card in there like that, or not, or you can just fill it with candy or whatever. So I made these that was the first thing I did with the owls. And then I did a couple cards that were real quick and easy with the radiating dies and this bird on the branch. And I thought, oh, I really love this set. This is called Bird's Eye View. And this is a set I absolutely did not want, and I kept seeing really cute cards with it, Bird's Eye View, and I finally ordered it, and it has been more fun than anything. I did a couple bookmarks. These are little gifts for customers that order. Like this is a tag, an owl with the glasses, and it's fun to use these glasses. This one I just colored with, he almost looks like a parakeet or something, I don't know. But anyway, it's just a cute bookmark. I thought, I don't know where these stripes, I think I've had them in my cabinets for 15 years probably. And we're pairing it with some of this black and white gingham ribbon. Now we have a new gingham ribbon. It's vanilla and black. It's checked like this, and it's really pretty in the new catalog. But this is in the annual catalog, and this is just regular black and white gingham. So that's what we're using. And then, so this Bird's Eye View, great set. I think it's $20 is what it is in the catalog. And this is what I made for today. So it is the Bird's Eye View. There's lots of coloring here. And it just opens up and can stand. It's a really great card, you know, to give as a birthday or something for someone. They can stand it up and enjoy it for a while. This one has a lot of coloring. So these stripes, and this is all from the designer paper, the Brights. This is Daffodil Delight with pumpkin pie here, and these little birds. So I'll show you how to make this card. We're going to, this one has lots of stamping, and we have a base. The same way we did before. I used my scoring board, And I scored it at 2 3/4, 4 1/4, 7 1/4, 8 1/2, like that. Hey, Linda, good to see you this morning. Okay, I like to have the widest part on the left side. The narrow part is going to be where your last greeting is going to be. So I think what we're going to do is do our stamping first, because I like to have that black memento dry. So I'm going to just put this here in case you want to take a screenshot. Some of you like to take screenshots, probably. And we're going to, okay, we're going to need a tag. We're going to need a little tag for the, we're going to need a white piece for the bird on the branch. And that's going to be just slightly less than 3 inches. And then we're going to need a tag like this for the owl. We have an orange piece that we're going to cut in half. And then we need a little, oh, this is the other piece, like that. That's the designer paper. And then we need a tag. Let's see if I can find a tag in my little thing. Here it is. There it is. Right here is the last tag that we're going to put on. So, and I have some of these. Okay, let me see here. It's just going to be, and I'm not going to color everything for you. Dump out my little bows that I have going on and set that over there. Okay, let's bring in our piercing mat. We're going to do our stamping. So I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to put this one right here. Let me see once. I have Mary Lawrence. Okay. I thought there was no. Oh, thank you, Mary. Appreciate that. Okay, we're going to get our little tray of stamps. I've got a lot of stamps already mounted. And we're going to use black memento ink. So we're going to bring that right here. I don't want to get my other papers full of ink. We're going to put that there. And we're going to stamp this branch first. We're going to do this all in black. So, and then we're going to color it in with blends. Anytime you're using your blends, you want to use black memento. I'm just going to put this right like this. Oh, I got a little bit on. I was going to cover that and I forgot. We're going to just put a couple leaves on because they're sort of colorful and fun. There, like that. And scrub those clean. And let me see, the bird, that's sideways. This one, we're just going to stamp him up and place him right on his feet, right on the branch like that. Okay, clean that. Now so that one's done, and then we're going to do this one. This is going to be just the little Hooray It's Your Day. Hooray It's Your Day is from the Irresistible Blooms. I love this set. This is a online exclusive. The paper, I think, is on low inventory. Beautiful. Came out in March. Hooray It's Your Day. I love that. I love the font for the happy birthday. That's where that came from. So we're going to do the Hooray It's Your Day first in the bottom. This is a red rubber stamp. So, and then we're going to put our little owl on. And this set is so fun because you can they look cute just by themselves like that. But then we have 2 sets of glasses that are really fun. They're little round spectacles, or the ones that are like this. I'll put those on. I use the round ones on the last. I really like both. And it just makes them look very scholarly. And so that one's done. And then our last tag, we're going to put happy birthday on this one. This birthday is from Zany Zoo. It's just a small birthday. That's why I chose it. And we're going to put a tiny bird and a tiny branch. But this time I'm going to protect my piercing by putting my piercing mat, by putting some grid paper down. And then we're just going to put a little bit of a branch right down here at the bottom, like that. And our bird goes on top of that. There we go. This one won't have any glasses, but I just think those glasses are so fun to create with. Okay, you can set that aside. Close up my black memento. I think that's it. So we've got the hooray, it's your day, and then the happy birthday. So we can put this away. We're all done with that. And let me bring in my silicone mat again because I'm going to be doing more gluing. We're going to just let those dry for a second. And now we're going to add our pieces to our fancy accordion. So 4 inches by 4 inches, very easy. Remember the width of the card is 4 1/4. So just right down the middle. And oops, I did that wrong. Let me see once. What am I going to do? I can't do that. Let me see once. I don't know if my eraser, I meant to do it on here. This is what we're going to do. Oh, I think I can use, I'll use it facing up. That's what I'll do. We're going to do that. Good. And then we're going to take our designer paper right here. And that was 3 3/4, and that'll just work perfectly right there. I was thinking I was going to have to cut more yellow, but it's across the room. Anyway, so there's that. And now we're going to, put more adhesive on the white panel. You don't have to do it that way. You could just put half on the yellow, of course. That would work. But quite often we just start putting adhesive on and we forget what we're doing. So we have a nice little edge right there. And then we're going to put our paper, what's on the other side? Hearts. Oh, I don't like that. I like this better, I think. Yep. So we're going to add this, just like that. And then on the back, we don't have I guess I didn't cut a yellow piece, but it doesn't make any difference if we do or not, because it's got a nice white border on it. It would have been nice to have that yellow border. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I think we're going to use the stripes on this one. I've got that one's the same, so we could use the hearts. We could use the hearts, or we could use the stripes. I like the stripes. We'll use those, and we'll just put that on like that. No one's ever going to know that I forgot the yellow, except all of you are going to know, aren't you? See how it's a little bit wider, but it's okay. It's all right. Doesn't make much difference. It's going to work either way, just like that. And now we're going to start coloring. So I'm going to sorry, I'm maybe out of the camera half the time here. Let me see what's here. Okay, this is going to go, I'm going to set that right there. And now we're going to just cover that up. And our pumpkin pie mat was 3 1/2 by 3, or 3 by 3 rather. So we're going to do our coloring. And let me see, where did I put those blends? Right behind me here. So, okay. And I'm not going to color everything. I'm just going to show you a few things. Okay, this is the way I do it. You can do anything you want. I'm going to take the darker crumb cake, and I'm going to sort of outline it with the narrow, like that. Just give it a little outline. And then I'm going to come in with the light one and the wider tip. Well, I'm not going to use the wider tip because it looks like it's dry on there. Make sure you always store your blends horizontally like this so the ink stays at both ends. So I use mine a lot in class so they don't always end up, they do dry out. They are consumable. You can order more. So there's that. And we'll just put a little bit of pumpkin pie for his nose, his beak, not his nose, beak. There we go. And we're going to use we're going to just color in some of these little stripes on his, not doing any blending. I'm just coloring it in. I'm going to put a few little orange stripes like that. And I've got several, let's see if we get these leaves colored. So we're going to just give them a real quick touch like that. And the other ones are going to have a little bit of pumpkin pie light. So we're just going to do that like it's fall, the leaves are turning. There we go. And now we're going to take our yellow daffodil dark and just color things in real quickly. Oh my goodness. Just coughing. I'm talking so much. My bottle of water is almost gone. I've been so thirsty. I'll just show you a little bit here, and then we won't do any more. This is, so I've just outlined it with the dark, and I'm going to come back in with the light daffodil. And I'm just going to make little circles. That helps blend that dark with the light, like that. Just like that, and it'll all dry later when it's finished too. So we're going to put that on there. I'm not going to completely finish it all, but I have one that's right here that's all finished. I left a little bit of white in there. Okay, we're just going to put this on like that, and then we're going to keep this all nice and flat because it's a pretty bulky card just because it has all those accordion folds. Okay, there we go, like that. And the next card is going to have this little cute little owl. And you're thinking, oh, that's not going to work. How is she going to do that? Well, I'm going to just take this, and this is from that same nested essential labels. I'm going to cut this in half like this. And now what I can do is I'm going to put it through the magic of TV. We're going to just put it right there as my interruption. I thought I had it on Do Not Disturb, but it rang anyway. So, oops, now it's crooked. Better lay it down instead of doing it in the air. There we go. And we're going to put that one on the bottom like that. I'm going to keep it flat as I glue it on. We want just a little sticking out like that. Isn't that cute? And that's going to go right here, but I want to make sure that it doesn't show over here, so I want to keep it this way. All right, that I learned the hard way, and then I had to start over on something when I was doing this. So we're going to just put it closer to this side like that, and then it'll fold like that. And then this last one that we did, the happy birthday, here it is magically, and I'm going to add a ribbon to this. So when I do my ribbons, I like to cut them into a point like that. I'm going to use my ribbon scissors, give them a nice sharp point like that. There are different ways to do this. I've done it different ways over the years. This is my favorite. Take the two pointed ends, slide them in through the back, pull it through, get a nice sharp point, and then you're going to just put the ends through that loop, and you'll have a nice half hitch. I think it's a half hitch. We used to tie knots and learn all the knots in Girl Scouts. I think that's, it's not as nice as I would like it, but it'll be fine. Okay, we're going to give these a nice little cut, trim, and that can go on our, if you didn't put it on too heavily, it could be used as a little bookmark too, but it's all right. We'll just put it on with some glue like that. And there's our card, almost all finished, except for a little bow up here. We're going to get our glue dots out, and I already made that bow. So we're just going to take a glue dot and fasten it up here. I just like that it ties all that black stamping together, and the ribbon on the last one too. And now all we have to do is add some not dimensionals, classic matte dots. Oh, these, I've gone through quite a few of these already. They come in lots of sizes. They have the white, the vanilla, the gray, and the black. And I have one black large, and that is it. So I think we're going to put that on the front. Just put it in the front We're gonna put it like that, and then we're gonna put 2 up here, like that. And we're gonna put a couple, we're gonna have to use the small ones. I should have opened up another package, but I didn't. We're gonna put 1 down there. A couple, you could even put them in his eyes. Let's see once. Whoops, it's sticking to the putty. You know, the putty has refills too. We'll put them right there for the eyes. Sort of cute. There we go. So we've got 3 on that one. And then the last one, we'll just put, I think we'll just put 1, maybe right up here by the ribbon. Okay, or maybe we could put in, let's maybe add a couple more. We might as well. 1 right there, and another one right there. And I have both of these have been opened up and used, and the black someone's going to just slip it into another little bag. And that is the card. Here is the other one. So this is the one we just made, and here is the other one that I did before. You can see this one has the polka dots on the front, and just a little bit of difference, and they both stand up like that. I know, it is, Martina. It's so bright and cheerful. Oh, thank you, Gail. I appreciate that, Gail. It was so cute. Anyway, these are really fun. I love this technique. It's an easy funful, but it packs a while. Okay, let's close our eyes and we'll come back here. Okay, thank you very much, Jan. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Bev. I'm glad you watched too. So nice to have you. Don't forget to give thumbs up, like, comment, all those things, and share. Share it to your friends. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate it. So I will be back next Tuesday. Yeah, they are happy cards, aren't they? Yes, those birds are fun. I don't know. When I first saw that, I just didn't even think it was me at all. And I have had more fun with it than anything. It's really a great set. So I am heading to Las Vegas for my Stamping Up Leadership event. It's a business trip. It's a conference. It's all business. There's no stamping at all. We do swap the first night. That's all. If you want to. Not everyone does, but I love to swap. So I've made some swap cards. I have those all packed. I haven't packed. I have them in my suitcase. My sister Chris offered to help navigate me with a walker, and we've rented a wheelchair. I've had 3 MRIs now. We still don't have any really very good results. I don't see the surgeon until, hey, thanks Wanda for watching. I don't see the surgeon until the end of September. So I'm just going on and using the walker and the cane, and we'll use a wheelchair in Las Vegas because it will be great distances in those big hotels. So we go to lots of meetings, and we're on our own for dinner and things like that. But it's a very fun trip. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. They started doing the leadership things during COVID, so those were all virtual, and they do them every other year in person. So we won't have another in-person leadership event until 2025. And so it's really fun to connect with other people that are leaders in the company. A lot of these people are on the Stamping Up incentive trips that I've been on. So I know a lot of people already, but I'm learning to meet, and I'm meeting new people all the time. So you get to go, you have to be a leader, a silver elite or above, all the way up to platinum elite. And they have special events for each category during the weekend too. So anyway, that's what I'm doing on Thursday, and I get back on Sunday. So I will be back next Tuesday. And that is it. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to share the video. And remember, I'll have all the directions typed up, and you can see those both on YouTube and on this. But give me about 10 minutes, and then the directions will be there. I hope you'll try it. And I hope if you haven't ordered that bird set, I hope you'll order it too. And I do have a special going started today, and it goes through Sunday. It's an ordering special. When you order $75 or more, you get 10 free cards that are finished in envelopes, plus a package of 6x6 paper and a package of gems. And so anyone who places an order over $75 or more gets that. I always give a lot. I'm pretty generous with my gifts. But I think a lot of people like to get 10 free cards. So, alrighty. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching and tuning in. I'll see you next Tuesday morning. All right. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye.